Hello there and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 36. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Muscle V8 challenge. For that we need an American muscle car with a big V8. So we're buying a Ford Pinto.
What?
Nice.
Yes!
Because
it's the Pinto time.
technically this counts.
If you want a car to go fast, you need big explosions.
I wonder...
I mean, that's the premise of the internal combustion engine.
Forza 4 server isn't available. What a shame.
So basically back up into the car behind you and you go fucking first.
Yeah, it was just like a...
Yeah, you
it's
can
like
actually
secret.
put a V8 in it if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, can't you put the GT500 engine
No,
into
you
it
can
or
only
something
put a
crazy?
2000 Mustang engine in it, but it also has a body kit.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay.
It gets a fucking blower, doesn't it?
If I remember correctly, did the Pinto come with a V8?
No, this has a 4-cylinder.
No, I just mean like the Pinto
What?
in general as a
What?
car.
What? A 4-cylinder in an American car? What the fuck is wrong with
Oh,
No,
The
it
biggest-
didn't have
okay.
well, technically it had a V8 because the Mustang 2 was a Pinto.
okay. The Ford Pinto between 1971 and 1980
Holy
came
shit,
with.
we get 305 tyres on the road. That's actually quite
What?
impressive.
305 tyres on the rear of a Pinto.
Yes.
Jesus.
Hey!
I really want... Ah, there we go. 200 horsepower, that should be enough. Don't want to overpower the competition, you know what I mean?
Come on, faster truck.
There we
I
go.
know you can. I know you can do it.
There's our Pinto built up, 200 horsepower, 2,200 pounds
fuck.
of weight, body kit. Fantastic, beautiful. Let's do this. And yes, before you ask, it is indeed ready for this. 70's Muscle V8 Challenge is a battle of big blocks in this muscle event. Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca first is full. Is full? What?
It's
What?
first.
Oh fuck!
Sorry, it's the Pinto. It's truly just throwing me off this episode. I mean, just look at it.
I just realized something in your truck. I actually have two fucking trailers. Like not one, two.
Yeah.
I have a long truck.
So we've got the Turbo Pinto of Doom. I mean,
Yes.
technically, in racing specifications, doesn't the turbo make an engine bigger? By, like,
It means you
racing
can put more
regulations.
air into it.
Yeah,
so-
but by racing regulations, don't they have, like, a thing where it's like, oh, if you got a turbo, then we class the engine as bigger. Look what we're surrounded by! Yes! And now you're going to watch a Pinto walk this competition. It launches faster than a Mustang.
Oh!
It launches faster than a GTX. The CUDA won't get out of the way. Listen to the sound of that 4-cylinder. I mean 8-cylinder. It's a V8. It is a V8. It's usable for this event, so obviously it's a V8. In case you are
Why is
wondering,
this-
by the way,
Why is this? Why?
for a little bit of context, in case you're wondering what's actually going on here, if you're like, why can you use this car for this event? I will tell you, it's because the event restrictions are all wrong. Basically, as long as your car is between 1970 and 1979 and American, it is welcome here. Which wasn't a problem in the base game, because you had your cars, you had your Coronets and your GTXs and stuff like that. But then they added Ford Pintos, which count as a big American cars. I think the Pacer technically fits into this. What else? Pacer, the
Gremlin?
Well,
Gremlin had a V8 anyway. The Escort fits into this. Ford Escort, you can use that for this. Despite that
What,
not being
the
American
the Mark 1?
Mark 2
Yep.
in this game.
Oh, the Mark 2
RS1800.
Mexico, okay.
Yes, no, that is available for use in this.
By the way, I did some research. The largest engine available in the Ford Pinto was the 2.8 liter Cologne V6.
I'm surprised they even put a V6 in it.
Yeah, but it's the clone one, which isn't as good as the SX.
Yep.
Oh my
This
god,
goes
it
to show how
backfires. Can I make it do it?
It just goes to
I don't know if I can make it do it again, but the Pinto does indeed do backfires.
the car can fart. It's because of them Pinto beans.
So technically, I mean, the Pinto is the best handling car you could probably bring to this, in fairness. It gives you a lot of PI to play with if you decide to go Ford Pinto. Or, the correct way, the Ford Pinto is best race car. This is best car if you disagree, you're wrong. Yes.
Plus, you have the driving pleasure of a Ford Pinto.
Pinto beans and rice. I'm probably just going to call it Pinto Power or something ridiculous. The Mazda RX-3 equals a Ford Escort Rotary. Kind of. Same-ish premises.
Oh. Oh, I've had an idea.
Rotary swapped Pinto, I'm well ahead of you.
No, not that. Because there was a Mercury version of this car, the Bobcat.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want. I would love so much. I would love it so much if whatever the next Forza game is, they put the Mercury Bobcat in instead of the Pinto, and constantly like tease the Pinto but never actually release it.
I don't think anyone misses the Pinto or them weirdos like me. I miss this used to be. I'm not even joking. I really like the Pinto in this game. I think it's hilarious. Especially when you get like one with a Ford Focus engine in it and like tune it to A class and then go spank some Skylines with it, because it can do that quite happily. I think you can
most
actually.
things Skylines in this game.
Yeah, I think you can get to S class. The Pinto is almost as good as becoming a channel member of The Real Emile. Don't tease the $1.99 membership. Push them up to the $4.99. Anyway, Sebring Short Circuit. Actually, don't do that, because this needs to be so far recorded. Like, I can't change the intro. So, new intro, by the way. Hope you all like that. You don't know what that
Oh
looks
yeah,
like
it
yet.
was really good.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed it.
It's like the old one, but with like less effort.
I didn't think that was possible, but like you pulled it off.
I removed.
It's Emile, what do you expect?
It's Tori. What's up? What's up, bud? I've got Pinto. Life's good.
I thought for a moment you said it's Tory.
Tori. I don't know Tori. I don't think. Pinto. Power. Wood grain. Wood.
Also, I've made a discovery. There's
Oh
a
god,
car
Challenger,
based
please. Please don't
God.
bully the Pinto.
I buried to death.
Come quieter.
Also,
Anyway, I've discovered a kit car based off of the Pinto. It is called the Pangra.
Do I want to know?
And it doesn't look as
Clean
bad as you'd
overtake.
think.
Clean overtake right there. Oh, my ankle just cracked. Oh,
Frank.
oh, that was not good. Don't
No,
catch on
you were
fire.
just
They're only-
stress testing.
It's only been hit from the front, so. Yeah. We haven't actually
I have
sustained
posted-
any real damage to the Pinto yet. Oh
I
no!
have.
Okay! Watch out for the
Are we on
curbs.
fire Emile, what did you do?
It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's fine.
I don't know how that happened on, let's be honest, the flattest track in the game. I mean, it's
Pinto
even
magic.
it's even this or Top Gear that's like the flattest, right? Because they're both based on airstrips or airfields.
It's either that or what?
This has not got the epic 2.3 litre in it. This has got the 2 litre. And I can't remember how much power it makes stock. Not enough. It doesn't
At
sound
least
that.
7.
Alright, I do have to admit, the Pinto doesn't sound that bad.
What, you mean as a concept or just engine noise?
For like a 4-cylinder, it doesn't actually sound that bad.
Oh, right. you
90
say so.
horsepower, there you go. It might be less in this actually. It might be like 80. I don't know. It's not very quick. I can tell you that much for free. But what I can tell you is it's incredibly fun because it's Ford Pinto. And legitimately, I really like the Pinto. I'll be perfectly honest. I actually think it's quite a cool car. I quite like the way it looks.
Yeah, but the Pacer was cooler.
Oh god, none of this is good. Have I told you about my fantasy build yet?
No.
No.
Right. I've decided I don't want 2 Pacers in life anymore. I want 3 Pacers.
Yeah.
Right. I want
God.
one 1970, like, original one, like a 73. Right? With a stock V6 engine in it. And just make it look nice as hell, right? Then I want a later one with the V8 in wagon form. So I want the 5-litre V8 Pacer wagon. And you haven't heard it, right? Here's the fancy build, right? Here's like the dream build, right? You ready for this?
Oh, good God.
AMC Pacer, but with the interior and engine from a Mazda RX-8.
That's horrible.
Because
I love it.
technically, the Pacer was supposed to be rotary, so you put it back to rotary, and also you get the interior from an RX-8 with like the big bucket seats and stuff.
That's the worst
I
idea.
think that's an amazing idea.
Emile, I would just like to say there's a bit of a flaw with your plan.
What?
There's no AMC Pacers before 1975.
Well, you know what I mean. The first year of production, I just pulled 73 because the Pinto is here.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, whatever the first
Yes,
year
that was the only possible problem with his idea.
No. I am on.
Can you
board for
imagine, right, a Pacer with a 6-speed and the engine from the RX-8? It'd be cool.
this. I am
It'd be the
on
only way
board
you
with
made it
this.
less reliable.
I know, it'd be ace.
It'd be awful.
I could, like, show up to American Cars and Coffees and JDM events.
Well, no, you try to, and then...
In
break down
fairness,
halfway.
that's not the most ridiculous hybrid I've ever seen. The
Okay.
most ridiculous hybrid I have ever seen still goes to that crazy fucker on eBay that mated a Austin Allegro estate to a Suzuki Grand Vitara.
Sorry, what?
He took the chassis and interior from a Grand Vitara, or Geo Tracker for my American friends, and mated it to an Austin Allegro wagon.
As in, what, like the wagon body was on the
Yes,
chassis?
as in, like, it
or-
was an 03 plate as well, so, like, it kept the original Vitara's registration and everything, but it had the body of an Allegro. And he sold it, and it's still around. You can find pictures of it on the internet.
Oh, good God.
That is the most mental hybrid I think I've ever seen.
Who bought?
Me. I'd buy that, you kidding me?
You never.
Oh, I fucking would. Oh, I would. That'd actually be
Yeah,
quite
we-
good for reliability as well, because it's still got the standard... I think it was the V6 Vitara as well. Ooh. So you get like 20 miles per gallon. But you also get like the most ridiculous looking vehicle. Suzuki Allegro, yeah. I just love it how someone looked at a Suzuki Vitara one day and go, you know, this is a really nice car, but what would make it better if it was styled by British Leyland? And
BL were famous for their good styling.
Yeah.
Rover SD1.
Yes, styled after a Ferrari Daytona.
Yeah,
Which it is.
yeah.
Is that genuine, or was that just...
Yeah, no,
thing
that's
close?
genuine. Legitimately,
Oh.
the designer looked at a Ferrari Daytona and said, wow, that's really striking. I want to make a saloon car that looks like that and also as striking as that. And he did.
Fair enough.
By
I
the
thought that
way,
was gonna be...
just pointing out, that man later went on to design the Allegro, the Ambassador, the Princess. So,
He peaked early in his career.
he was essentially, he is the man who sums up the phrase, a wrong clock is right twice a day, to a T.
Anyway, it's not day 8 or anything, I'm gonna go.
Little bit.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Layer friend.
Hopefully, I may be able to join if you do something at another time than clear until early January.
Okay, yeah, no, I don't know what would.
Yeah.
We might do
Anyway,
something tomorrow, I don't know, but we won't be here.
Good luck with your shit.
Thank you. Night night. Wasn't this supposed to become backwards compatible with Xbox One? That was the rumour for the longest time. It's not happening now, obviously, unless it becomes. That would be What are they calling it? We don't actually know, do we? Because technically it's still...
Xbox. It is the Xbox Series X.
Yeah, but isn't
as
there a
far
rumour
as we
going
know.
around that it's just getting called Xbox?
Oh my
That
God.
would.
How have they managed to keep making the name worse with every generation?
Right, hold on though. I do have to say one thing about that. Road Atlanta Club Circuit's next. Right, here's I'll tell
Very
you,
relevant.
I'll tell you the one thing. Everyone takes the piss out of the names, but the name doesn't really matter after about a week. You just sort of stop.
Say that to the Wii U.
No,
point.
man, actually no. The biggest issue the Wii U had is the fact that it had Wii in the title, so everyone thought it was like an addition to the Wii or something.
Yeah, and it didn't help that early marketing was only just the gamepad.
If it was literally just called the Nintendo U, it probably would have done better. It's the fact that it had Wii in the name.
That would have made a good name, actually. Nintendo U.
Nintendo know you.
I really want them to do like an Xbox where it's just called like the Triple X or something, so like kids that try and search for it on the internet end up on like porn sites. I think that'd be hilarious. But
Oh, our minds went to different places because I was thinking Xander Cage. So,
nice.
FBI, open up.
If you want to be really
Run.
creative, call it the XNXX. Boost laughs because he knows exactly what I'm on about.
I think we all do.
do I?
Yes.
No, I was just sort of
It's
laughing
that
out of
no,
politeness,
it's that
to be
nervous laugh. You know what I'm on about. That's got all your weird pornography on it. The S. To be fair, the XSX, I actually don't hate it. It's fine. All I said to like a lass who I was speaking to at the time, but she was like, "Yeah, look at it." I was like, "It looks cool," and I was like, "It kind of just looks like a giant apartment complex. I want to draw little windows on it."
Oh, can you imagine all the sticker packs you can get for it? So, like,
to be fair, there is like a second half of that joke that makes it worse, so but I won't go into that on camera.
I equated the look of the Xbox One X to a mini fridge.
Yeah, but I kind of like that.
I know. I'm not saying I don't like it. I'm just pointing out that it looks dumb.
It's fine.
No, it's the good kind of dumb.
Console
It's like-
design does. I mean, let's be honest. Realistically speaking, the best looking console of all time, probably the PS4. And do you really notice it?
Not really. Well, you don't notice it because it looks like a stealth fighter.
Yeah.
PS4 the best
fucking
console
don't
design.
know.
Sorry, what?
You think every other console just looks like a square? The PS4 at least looks like a rhombus. Like the Xbox One looks like a VCR player. The 360 just sort of looked like a. Everything else just looks like blobs, and the PS2 just looks like a square.
No, the
PS2
PS2 is a
The PS2
rectangle.
was an ugly console. I won't take anything other than that.
Yeah,
If you
The
say
PS2,
I'll
the
agree with
PS2,
you on-
PS3,
the PS2
Right.
is a square with Renault Fuego stripes on it.
to be fair,
That's all
right,
it is.
the PS3 is quite a good looking console, I think, but it's utterly useless.
Depends which one though.
Yeah.
No, because it's got the curved top, which means you can't stack it on anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
not
also
stopping
way
my
too
parent.
big, and it's also for some reason until the PS4 anyway. Sony had this really bad thing of like putting bottom lips on their console. I think the PS3 would look better if it didn't have all that stuff underneath it. Like if it was just sort of the circle and then it just went flat bottomed, it'd look better. But it has to have all those breathing vents and the USB ports and shit there.
That's a theory.
When they could have just put it on the side, or even better, made it like the ultimate in Japanese thing, and you know that like little flap on. Because I'm looking at one now. You know, you got the disk drive on one end, and then you got the continuation of the curve.
Yeah.
They should have both been little screens that like you press and then they pop open.
I've realised the PS3 would be perfect to have like underglow neons on it.
Yes.
With that
Oh
lid.
my god.
The
yes.
PS3 is very much Because, I mean, the PS3 looked like a fridge when it first came out. That's what everyone said it looked like. And in fairness...
It does, actually.
They've got a point.
Yeah, no, it does.
Which is hilarious, because the PS3 is not a fridge. It's basically a fucking halogen heater for your house.
Mine isn't really a heater, but maybe I'm just so
Mine's
used to
a
one temperature, so it
million
doesn't
years
bother
old
me.
and full of dust.
Alright.
So...
No, mine is more of a white noise generator.
Yeah, the noise from it's ridiculous.
It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah, the
Why is
360
it
makes a lot of
Complaining about
noise, but the
fucking
PS3 makes
exhaust port
more.
needed more.
I don't know what it was about the fucking 7th gen that just made everything sound ridiculously loud. PS2 was a brick. PS4, you mean my eraser? The PS4 does kind of look like an eraser.
Yeah.
I
It's
have-
like one of those, like the red and blue ones.
Yeah.
It's like a magnet.
Yes. Where one side is an eraser, the other just shreds your paper.
Actually, okay, I'll tell you what, the original Xbox, I guess, looked kind of cool as well, because it had like the X thing going on with it and shit.
Oh yeah.
The original
Oh, yeah.
Xbox was also see-through, which is the coolest thing.
Well,
I have-
similar.
I have the see-through edition. I think mine's actually broken.
I used to know someone who had one. I've only ever had black ones now.
I have a see-through Game Boy Color. And if that isn't the coolest thing, I don't know what is.
I've got a see-through N64 controller. I don't know
think
why.
I ever got anything cool. I think legitimately all my consoles are black because I forget to. I like buy them like just before they come out with like different colours. Like I'd much rather have a white Xbox One, but I've ended up with a black one. Opinions on the Tesla Cybertruck. We spoke about it earlier this stream, but in essence,
I hate it.
it's make or break, and it's probably going to be break because I don't think it's very good. Although, I mean, if it works, it'll be excellent, but it probably won't. So, I get we just need to wait for it to hit the real world. It's a bit like Shipment in Modern Warfare currently. It really needs some real world testing. Speaking of which, have you seen that? The Shipment issue.
No, no idea.
Infinity Ward decided that they've just put 15 spawn points and there is no algorithm to say whether it's safe or not, so you can literally watch people spawn. To the point where you can sit
Nice.
behind them and then just shoot them in the back of their head as soon as they spawn and they can't turn around.
Nice.
Guy got the world's fastest nuke on that game, 43 seconds. Because he watched 2 spawn points. It's insane. What good games did PS3 get? Gran Turismo 5? Well, actually no, that's bad.
No.
Gran Turismo 6. And
Motorstorm.
I never played it. I
Motorstorm is fantastic.
I bought a PS3 when I bought a PS3 after the Xbox One came out, and I only bought it so I could play Gran Turismo on my own console because we only have one downstairs and it's a super slim, which gives you an idea of how long that took. So yeah, I can't tell you anything about the PS3. I can't really tell you. I didn't really buy many Xbox exclusives other than Halo, because Cybertruck, the Todd Howard car. Yeah, that's not actually that far off. Anyways.
Oh, interesting thing I found out. Apparently Cuphead is being ported to Tesla.
Okay.
And
Or
on that
has been.
note, thank you all very much for watching.
For
We're gonna
some
miss
reason.
our Ford Pinto dearly because, I mean, look at it. It's got a mustache. That's how you know it's from the 70s. Anyways, next time we're going to be driving something slightly less interesting, but also somewhat cool. We're going to be taking a look at the Lancia showcase. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You